guys, I'm here to walk you through Fillet, which is your next assignment for AutoCAD. In this assignment, my microphone's like out of my ear, I would like you to first start by creating this pre-fillet. So you have to make the object itself. It is a series of lines and circles, and I've included all of the dimensions you could ever want for this assignment. You have your exterior lines here, and those are the dimensions here. This one went on the inside so you could see it. This is the dimensions of the boxes, and they're the same. And these are the dimensions away from this line and then down from that line. So make sure you review your assignment. Let's go ahead and create it. So you're going to just start. You can start anywhere. I like to start in the middle. Oops, line command. I wasn't in a command. I'm just going to start my line command. I go down 4, then I go over 4, then I go up 6, then I go to the right 8.2, then I come down 4.1, then I come over 2, I go up 2.1, and then you can either just end it or go over 2.2. And then enter. Yay, we have our outline done. Now let's put in our squares. For this one, you do need to know that you are coming down 0.7. So I come down 0.7 and over 0.8. Then I make my box. It is 0.8 by 2.3. By 0.8 by 2.3. Doing the same thing, I'm going to delete these guidelines so that they're just not there. Come over to my other corner, come down 0.7, go over 0.8, go down 0.8. Wait, yep. Then come over 2.3, up 0.8, over 2.3. Delete guidelines. Okay, so that's my box. Now I want to put in circles. It gives you the circles as radii. Oops, I forgot to include the dimensions on that. Okay, so you can watch the video and get it, or it's on the other one. But you've got your radius. It starts at the midpoint here and the midpoint of this line. And it should just come up as a lock right there. Then my biggest one is 1.5. The next one, just another circle, you should have the circle, the center of the circle pop up, and it is at 1.3. And then the last one on this side, there we go, is at 1.1. Now our other side, we do the midpoint of this line and the midpoint of that line. Should get us our center point there. Our circle should be 0.75 and 0.5. Yay, we have our object made. Now once you have your object made, we are going to do the fillet command. And that gets us a little bit more into the fillet command that we sort of learned last assignment. And this, you look at your second PDF. Once you have your second PDF up, you will see that these corners are filleted at a radius of 2. So we want to select radius or type R and press enter. And then we want our radius to be a fillet radius of 2 for these corners. So I select my first line, second line. Boom. Now, if you have to do multiple lines like this one does, you can type M, the letter M, or hit this button right here, multiple. So I'm just going to type M to show you that. And then radius, I want to check my radius. It's at 2, so that's great. So I'm going to click enter. And then I select my first object, second object, done. And I believe that's the only radius of 2. So I'm going to select my radius and change it. My radius, you can see on my cursor is attached at 2. It also tells you down here in the command line. I'm going to change my radius to 1. So then my radius over here goes 1. Boom. 1. Boom. I love fillet. I think it's so cool. My next fillet, I'm going to do my other corners, is a 0.7. And that corner's a 0.7. I have also this corner right here being a 0.7. The next radius, you type R, that's the beauty of multiple, is 0.6. And that's this corner. And this corner. And the radius means it's filleting to that size, like as if this was a full circle, telling the what radius it would be at the circle. So then our next radius is 0.4. And I see a radius of here and here being my radius of 0.4, and this corner being a radius of 0.4. Then I have another one of 0.35. And that goes here to here. And then my last one is 0.2. And I go here to here. Enter. That's what your final product should look like, just like that. Just checking that everything's okay. Done. So this is what your radius should look like when you're all done. Make sure you save it as a drawing file. So I'll save it. I haven't saved it as my own yet. I have my own AutoCAD folder, and this goes Seaton Fillet. And save. And then I'm going to output it as a PDF by going to Output Plot. Come down here to PDF, display a window of this, and press OK. Good luck, guys.